Probably say Caleb Williams would be cool, former teammate. Probably go Aaron Rodgers would be cool. He a GOAT, he a legend. I take this game very serious. My fierce competitiveness, this game very serious. It's the way I feed my family, so I ain't gonna let, nobody in front of me, take that away from me. To dominate, I take this game very serious. My fierce competitiveness, this game very serious. It's the way I feed my family, so I ain't gonna let, nobody in front of me, take that away from me.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Steel Sanctuary Podcast. I'm your host, David Barrow from SteelSanctuary.com.
Some technical difficulties on the intro there.
Yeah, a little bit. Stuck on the intro, but we're good. Welcome to Steel Sanctuary Draft Show. We're going to be reviewing the Combine. It was some people put on quite a show this week. Right off the top, we don't even have to talk about the Styles brothers, right? They just dominated the whole fucking thing. Like, incredible. Yeah. We talked about him on, was it Friday night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just super impressive. Probably stole the show this week. Ohio State, you must be proud as hell over there.
Yeah, just another day in the office for Buckeye fans.
Well, wait a minute now.
Uh-oh.
Two absolutely impressive. Maybe two didn't stay in the top 10.
Oh. I think Carnell Tate's going in the top 10 anyway. I don't think the 4 or 5 bothered too many people.
No,
I don't know.
He ran right about. Didn't I tell you guys he was going to be around a 4.55? Weeks ago. He's ran right around where I thought he'd run. So for me, I don't think it changed anything, and I'm sure a lot of the people who's watched him play, I'm sure it didn't change a lot for them either.
Nah, boys, he's dropping to 15. We're going to swoop in. We're going to grab him, pair him with A+ draft pick. Let's fucking go.
Okay? Oh, Jesus Christ.
He came in as a midget, though. I mean, he was supposed to be this big 6'4" or 6'3" monster, and it's only fucking 6'2". I mean, might as well be Calvin Austin.
Calvin Austin. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Is it interesting, though, that he and Jordan Tyson are basically within about a quarter of an inch of each other?
Yeah.
And now Jordan Tyson weighs in almost 10 pounds. What was he? He was a good 10 pounds heavier, wasn't he? Weighed in, I think, 203, and Tate came in at 193. I mean, if them medicals check out, Tyson's right back in the one spot. I'm telling you guys.
You know, they play that game with the weight, though. They put on weight to show that they're big, and they don't run. Then in about a month, when they run their pro day, they're down to 199, and then they're running at 40. That's how they play the game.
The games we play.
Yeah. So we'll see on Jordan. I don't think they weigh him at their pro day either, so it's kind of like you come in like a rail. Caleb Downs, speaking of the other top 10 guy, the fact that he's only 5'11" and not a great wingspan, that doesn't. We talked about this, me and Trent, via text. It doesn't bother you at all. because he's not going to test great either. So you're going to draft a safety, which you don't ordinarily draft in top 10 to begin with, without any elite physical traits in the top 10. And I'm asking the question because I don't really. Obviously, he's pretty good on tape. Obviously, he's good on tape, but that's a big leap for teams to take.
I mean, in fairness, he's great on tape. He really is.
But
his tape is elite. His instincts are elite. His tackling is elite. His ball skills are pretty damn good.
Yeah, but
I mean, he's been a punt returner
at safety position, anyways. Though.
Well, you want him to be 6 feet.
I can tell you, Bob Sanders.
I don't think.
Yeah, there's outliers. There's outliers for sure.
You know,
there's guys. Polamalu over 6 foot tall.
Well, Troy Polamalu, yeah, but look at the way Troy tested.
I'm just saying, like
that's what I'm talking about. When you combine all those things together,
he's done really good. So, I mean, like, I don't think the size thing's that important at the safety position.
I wouldn't draft him in the top 10. I think it's risky.
Would you drop him at 21? Or sorry, draft him?
21, then you talk. Yeah, I don't know if you could pass him at 21. At that point, it's like stealing a little bit.
He's not going to get past Dallas at 12. If he falls at all, it's Dallas at 12. But if you're the Jets, if you're the Giants who are rumored to be in on him, I don't think the Jets are really seriously rumored to be in on him at 2. But if you're the Giants and if you're the Commanders, I don't think you can pull the trigger. But Dallas is going to pull the trigger at 12.
They need help on defense, so I can't see them passing on him for sure.
And they desperately need a safety. So, yeah, I see him going there. I think there's better choices. I mean, me personally, I might have him as low as 3rd on my safety board now. But that being said, I could understand why Dallas would take a chance on him at 12.
3rd at safety? I think Dylan Thieneman really did himself some favors in this thing. Am I encroaching on the slides here, Bob?
Not overly. I think.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
well, we came up with 10 players that we thought really stuck out at this combine for different reasons. So let's go through it. Obviously, Sonny Styles. Perfect, almost perfect 10. 9.99 RAS score.
He was absolutely ridiculous.
Honestly, I think I draft him 2 after Mendoza. I think this guy put on such a show. And so did Avel Reese, to be fair.
I don't think
you go wrong with either one, really.
Yeah.
I think the Jets go. It'll be interesting what the Jets do because David Bailey also put on a show.
Yeah, he did. But not like this. Not like this.
So you go. The question is for the Jets who desperately need an edge rusher. Do you go with the proven? And I'm not breaking ground here because I heard this on NFL Network several times. Do you go with the proven in Bailey, or do you go with the potential in Reese?
As an edge rusher, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can pull the trigger on Styles at 2.
I would.
I think the Commanders.
If I were the Jets, I would take David Bailey.
Would you?
Yeah,
that's when it gets interesting.
He's such an explosive pass rusher.
Yeah, he's a more refined pass rusher than all of them.
He's got a multitude of moves. So, like, I think I've been high on him the whole time. Though he's been my number 2 edge rusher, depending on where of course, where you put Orville Reese in the category. But yeah, I just think he's such a good pass rusher. It's hard to pass him up.
Sonny Styles, if you're a creative defensive coordinator, you could do so many things with him.
Oh man, dude!
And you can run him off the edge too. I think he was interviewed and said he could do it.
Right.
And just the long arms and the way it's just the speed. You do a lot of fun things with him.
I think he's almost guaranteed to be a Commander at this point.
Yeah. If the Commanders pass on him, there needs to be an investigation because they need defense in the worst way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's a chance Sonny Styles becomes the best player in this draft.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, there's a world where that's possible.
Well, yes, clearly the second best player in this draft.
We're not gonna go there. He's already trying to bait us. It's early. What are we? 5 minutes in, you're already trying to bait us. Jacob Rodriguez, I think you could argue did the most for his draft stock of anybody at this combine because everyone knew he's a great football player. They just weren't sure about the athletic traits, and he just answered that with a resounding yes.
Yeah.
Kid's
I think
fantastic.
what I tell you guys, Draft Buzz had him running 4.7, and he ran a 4.58 or something.
Yeah.
So, dude, he did plenty to help his draft stock.
I think he's a borderline first rounder. I mean, he's definitely a second rounder, and he was probably a mid to late third rounder before the combine.
He was the third round pick usually, but now he's going to be a high second, I think.
Yeah, when you look at his production and then what he put on tape with or put into the combine here,
Yeah.
He's well within the first round discussion.
What was it? 5 forced fumbles or something? Or 6 forced fumbles this year?
9.
9. Sorry, 9. Crazy.
9 forced fumbles.
Crazy. And if you watch,
And he had a couple of
him on tape-
interceptions.
yeah, if you watch him on tape, it's not an accident. He goes after the ball all the time. It's not just like he's punching balls out all the time. So yeah, this definitely did wonders for his draft stock this week.
I love this guy. Deep. I have not changed since Friday. I have deep man love. Right here.
Yeah, the point stash is on point too. In case if that's the other thing.
I mean,
All right, Mike.
I'm pretty sure J-Rod was 5th in Heisman voting too.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
Which, as a linebacker, that's pretty fucking impressive.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was that good
that
this year.
That tells you how disruptive he really was.
Whoops, sorry. If you told me we got this guy at 53, I think you have to trade it up to get him at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I would take him in the first. As much as I love him, I don't think you can take him at 21. But if he's there at the end of round 1, I do everything in my power to get up to the top of the second round.
I don't think I disagree much on that. Like I'm pretty high on him too.
Depends if you don't come out of the first round with a wide receiver.
Well, it's
a
always
lot of factors,
it depends
right?
on the board. It always
Yeah.
should depend on the board and how
Absolutely.
it falls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I like him. I just don't think we're going to end up going after a linebacker very high.
that
in this
early for
draft.
sure. Yeah, I kind of agree. Mike Washington, running back. Boy, at his size, a 4.3 40 at 200
228 pounds.
28 pounds.
233. He weighed in at 233. Sorry.
It's ridiculous. It's
Bro.
unheard of at that weight.
I was so happy for that kid. Seeing him
Yeah.
crying afterwards, like, dude, he just so improved his stock. Like,
He's
such a
running back
big
too
deal.
now, right?
Yeah, I'm
He's
sorry,
gotta
Bob.
be
I didn't
running
mean to
back
cut
too
you
now.
off.
Yeah. I would put him in that category.
I said it the other night. I when he ran on Saturday, I think he goes just ahead of Jadarian Price for me now. Wow, so impressive. I mean, a 10 score. I mean, absent the man of the hour, Jeremiah Love. I mean, this is a nice consolation prize right here if you can't get Jeremiah Love.
And he's got a couple of big long touchdown runs this season too, so it shows on tape. This kid is going to be.
Yeah.
I got a little man love for Mike Washington, to be honest. He's there in the second round.
I don't know that you could say anyone helped their draft stock more.
Yeah.
This week.
Honestly,
I mean,
when you think about it,
he
you're
went
right.
he went from a 4th round pick to a pretty sure 2nd round pick at this point.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked if somebody takes a chance on him between 28 and 32. I would not be shocked.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either.
It's
With that
possible.
kind of speed, that's a weapon, you know?
At that size.
Yeah. Can you imagine coming full speed at you at 200, running that fast? Freaking crazy.
It's ridiculous. Like,
Such a good kid, nice player. I mean, yeah, I don't think. I mean,
and playing for that
Price-
shitty Arkansas team, you don't even know it. He could be a lot better than he,
Yep.
you know,
what was he projected before the combine?
like 5th round. I was seeing, right?
4th and
Fourth,
5th round.
Yeah.
yeah, and give credit to Trent here. Trent was on him pretty early, so
Yeah,
Summers
I
had
didn't
him in
give
the
a
chat a
chance.
lot too.
I
Yeah.
did not pay a lot of attention to this kid. I just didn't, because running back's not really on my mind right now.
Yeah.
But like, holy shit. Yeah, I think this kid might be like a late 3rd rounder now.
I think he's going off just sooner than that.
You think so? You think he'll
yeah.
go like 2nd?
Second round, yeah.
I
I
think
got-
I think he's the second back taken.
yeah, I moved him up just barely ahead of Price. I don't think Price had a bad combine, but this kid had an amazing combine,
Right.
and they're both big power backs. And man, you just can't. You give
Oh,
me a
that's right.
power back with this speed. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
Yeah, because both Notre Dame backs were ranked 1, 2
Yeah.
before the
Yeah.
combine, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
probably jump him ahead of Price. Yeah, I agree.
I'll
right,
say this:
we got-
Price had a really nice
Yeah.
field work. He put in
Yeah.
a pretty nice combine. His measurables weren't like crazy great. Like he definitely did not help himself trying to get into the first round conversation like he was like early in this process. But he looked really good in the field drills.
Yeah.
Jeff Caldwell.
Okay, I love this guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know much about him before the combine. I'll be totally honest. I didn't watch him, but holy shit, he ran a what 4.31 at
6'5". You know how rare that is.
Yeah,
216 pounds too. It's not like a wiry 6'5". He's,
ridiculous.
you got to go
All right.
back and watch some Jeff Caldwell tape.
He's
did today.
47 years old, but I don't care.
Yeah, I
40s.
mean, you're almost in the 4.2s. It's 6'5", 216.
Perfect 10 RAS score. If you guys are not familiar with RAS, they combine all their athletic traits and with their height and weight as well, and come up with a formula that ranks them 1 to 10, 10 being the perfect score. And you don't see a lot of 10s, so this is pretty crazy. You watch him today, Trent?
I did watch some of him today. It's he's intriguing. I don't know. I'm not sure that they use.
Is the production there? That's what I want to know.
No, not at all.
And they had a good quarterback too, Sorsby, right? So you
Yeah.
would think, yeah, interesting.
I even pulled him back. I went through. Let me get it down. He's like
Guys.
way down the list on
Was
PFF
he
big
hurt?
board too.
Was he hurt? He only had 478 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns.
He played all 13 games.
Yes,
and
it
only
wasn't
had
her.
30. He only had 32 receptions. Am I reading this right?
Correct. On
Yeah.
58 targets.
It's almost
He actually
impossible
had-
with that kind of athletic ability to do that.
He had
Now,
a much better season the year before.
Yes, I'm looking at it right now. Who was he with? Who was this?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
No. I'm talking about in 24 because it's not Cincinnati.
You sure?
LNWD. LNWD, the initials. I have no idea what that would be. Is that like a D2 school or something?
It must be.
Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there because I was not kidding about this in chat yesterday. Trade the whole fucking draft for love. I mean, I love love. I love love. I'm in love with love. All we need is love. Fucking single wing, Jeremiah Love, Wildcat. Let's fucking go.
Jesus Christ.
I love that kid. That kid is going to be a superstar.
Okay.
And so much for Jeff Caldwell.
So it's supposed to be you don't have a romantic crush on the kid, but we're starting to get borderline there.
Price.
Look,
I mean-
I also like Caldwell. I mean, look, give me a 6'5" receiver who runs like that. Fucking teach him how to do it. Just let him run go balls. Put DK in a power slot. And let's fucking go.
I don't even know what round this kid's going to go in. I have no idea.
There's no production. Like
I couldn't even
No.
put
Shocked
a
to
round on it
see.
right now.
I'm shocked to see that that's what it was. Only 32 receptions for 478 yards and only 6 touchdowns.
He ran, from what I saw today, which is not a lot, but from what I saw today, he ran a lot of, like, they used him in the screen game. They ran a lot of screens with him, slant
I
routes.
was about to say, was he like underutilized? Like they didn't use him right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
at 6'5", I don't know why he's not running more go balls. And with
Sid
Sorsby
Yeah.
being a prospect, like, why is he not running more go balls downfield?
Right.
And his contested catch rate's not great. It's 38.5.
Adam says he was open a lot and Sorsby didn't look his way.
Yeah, I don't know. There was something weird about that.
Yeah, this is a strange character right here.
Did Sorsby not have the arm to hit this guy?
No, I think
Because
Sorsby's
he's
got a good
still-
arm. I think Sorsby's got a good arm.
Yeah, I don't
know how to explain it.
I haven't looked too much into Sorsby yet because I knew he wasn't coming out this year. So I don't know. It was not, and they ran a pretty wide open offense.
Yeah.
Like you would think it
Yeah.
would have favored him, but
very strange.
for whatever reason,
Yeah.
round peg square hole.
Yeah, I guess. Chris Brazel. Interesting cat. When I watched him the first time, I wasn't super impressed. I know he was fast. I didn't think it was this fast. 4.3. What did he come in at? 4.3.
4.37.
4.37. I don't have my glasses on. I can't read these things.
Yeah, I did make it full screen so I can see it.
Now I'm going to go back and watch some more because, again, it's one of these things where a 6'4" guy that runs under 4, at the 4.3.
Well, yeah, but he measures 6'4" or 6'5" because on what you call it here, it has 6'5". But yeah, I mean, if you're that tall and you're running a fucking 4.3, whatever, you have my attention. And unlike the other guy, he's got the production: 62 receptions, 1,017 yards, and 9 TDs. He averaged 16.4 average per catch. That's production, boys. That matches this score. So, yeah, I don't know. For me, I would take him over Caldwell if I had a choice.
No, you have to. Yeah, at this point, until I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, Brazil is a borderline first-round talent.
Wow.
And I mean, this would be interesting. You know, this guy has Raiders written all over him, but I don't think the Raiders will get a chance to get him. I'd be very scared if the Raiders can get him in the second round and pair him with Mendoza. Although
he's going to be there in the early second round for sure.
He'll be there in the second round.
Yeah.
He'll be there.
So they're going to.
And they're going to have a high second round draft pick. So
Yeah, they get probably the first pick of the second round.
They realistically can get him, Bob. So I can see it.
they could.
So the Raiders are going to go after one Tennessee wide receiver that can't run routes to go with their other Tennessee wide receiver that can't run routes.
Yeah.
Because this kid can't run routes. I'm just saying right now, and unless Mendoza turns into Josh Allen, he's not getting the ball downfield to those two
They
guys.
have one Clint Kubiak as their fucking head coach now. These boys are just going to be, they're going to be fine. Don't you worry about them. Okay.
Yeah, Greg brings up the point. Texas Tech paid $5 million for Sorsby's arm. So,
I mean, in all honesty, for Mendoza's sake, Brazil and the what was the Tennessee guy's name last year they drafted?
Dante Thornton.
It was Thornton. Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of redundant.
You look, but you line those two guys up on the outside and say go, and then Brock Bowers can work whatever the fuck he wants in the middle of the field. Because you better double team those two fuckers on the outside.
I wouldn't. They're only going to run straight. I mean, that's all they do.
Yeah, but they're going to run.
When the hater comes out,
really,
the hater is out.
Yeah,
dude. I just listen. Watch them. They cannot run routes. That's all. He does the same thing every time.
Thornton
This is the same guy. They're the same guy. It's a carbon copy.
No, I think I saw a little bit more with Chris Brazel than I did with Thornton. I mean,
barely.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Brazel's more polished than you for sure.
Correct.
Chris Johnson.
Like this guy. I
He
like.
needed to run a good run, and he did.
Yep.
So, small school still at San Diego State. Good size, 6 foot, 193. He's probably solidified him as late first, early second, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
At that speed, 4.4.
I think definitely second. No later than probably mid to maybe the end of the second. I don't think he gets to the third.
I think looking at this group, he's definitely second round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good player though. He needed to run a good 40. He did.
He did.
Everything else was there. I think. I don't have the names on top of my head. He's probably CB 4 or 5.
He ran a little better than I thought he was going to. Actually.
You talking about overall, Dave? You
Yeah.
talking about overall?
Yeah.
I mean, Delane, McCoy, Terrell, Hood, Johnson. I don't know where Brennan is. It Cisse or Cease will go?
I heard Cisse could go really early in this draft.
Abney.
I love Abney. I really do.
Did you guys see the thing on Twitter where somebody put up that Pons was 5'11" or something like that?
No, but he's not.
Yeah, I was like,
he's 4'10".
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, who's up next? Malachi Fields.
Ooh.
Someone who hurt their stock a little bit. Although
a little bit.
I listened to Todd McShay. I was telling these guys earlier today, his podcast from today and he said Malachi Fields is top 40. Going to be drafted in the top 40, which surprises me. That's mid-second round.
No, go ahead, Bob.
No, you go.
All right. So I'm wondering, because remember how I was showing Trent that they were talking about how Tate ran a 5.4 and how that might have hurt him a little bit. But then I saw where other teams, they had him at 4 something. I wonder if the same happened for Malachi Fields. I'm wondering if other teams, their 40 tracker didn't track him running what he did. So maybe he didn't hurt his draft stock as much as we thought.
If you look at his jumps too, they're pretty good. So
yeah, his what was it? His vertical was good, like 38 or something.
Yeah.
Let me look.
And even the broad isn't too bad. So a guy that's 6'4" and can jump.
He's also too. the 3-cone was really impressive, like really impressive. So
Well, he's in the
maybe
yellow there, but
The camera is really impressed
It
with your face
wasn't.
right now.
It wasn't elite.
Like,
it
really
wasn't
impressed.
elite, no, but it
But it
was
wasn't
way
horrible.
better than his
for a
fucking
6'4"
40.
guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Good point. It's you got to do a little height adjustment, and the same thing with the 40 too. I mean, normal human beings that 6'4" don't run this fast. There's a few freaks in this thing, which probably throws us off because when
Yeah.
you see a guy like Caldwell go 4'3" at that size, but I don't know. 4'6" hurts them in my book for sure. I'm not
There's-
touching.
Oh yeah.
There's a chance. I know they said maybe second round. I don't think he's top 40. I always kind of thought he was a 3rd round pick. He might actually be the first pick in the 4th round at this point.
Well, this is a good point from Greg. If he goes to his pro day and gets it to 4.5,
Oh,
Then
he's
he's
right
back in the
there
top
on
40.
3rd.
Then
Yeah,
he's
he's back in the top 40 conversation, really. Because 4.5 is a good 40 for a 6'4" guy.
Yeah.
That's definitely passable. All right.
one
who's
thing-
that? Well,
The
go ahead.
one thing I will say about Malachi, as much as I liked him pre-run, is I was starting to think maybe he's got some Jaden Higgins in him. But now after seeing that, Higgins ran faster than I thought he would last year, which is why I loved him. And I still think Houston fucked up by not using him as much as he should have. I don't see Fields in that range now. I think he could be good in the pros, but not a sure thing like I think Higgins is.
The man, Drew Aller. We had a big, long discussion about him on Friday. We told you he threw really well at the combine.
he looked really good.
He threw
He
really
looked
well.
Really good. Very
He's-
good, Trent. Very good.
Great in shorts. We'll see how it.
He looks
Amazing.
fantastic. If nobody's out there to play defense next year, he's going to be
There we
fucking amazing.
Comes the hate. Here comes the
Amazing.
hate.
Because if y'all, all he has to do is stand there and throw to a guy, he can look serviceable.
Looked pretty good to me.
So
What
I'm going
rounds
to
do
be
we think?
positive. I'm
Right.
going to be a little positive for you
Oh,
before
all
we
right.
go rounds. Okay, he's better than Ty Simpson, who also sucks. They should both be undrafted free agents. Now let's talk about what round he should go in.
I'm thinking he goes in the 3rd. That's where I'm at right now. Now you can agree or disagree. You don't think he's that good. I think he's done enough to get himself in the 3rd round. It's a bad quarterback draft, and he's a big, tall, strong-armed guy.
I originally told you guys what I thought he'd go in the 5th. I think I
Yeah.
told you in text a while back.
Yeah.
I am now saying late 3rd round pick as well, Dave. I think late that round 3rd, a team's going to be like, you know what? Let's give it a shot.
They say he interviewed well in all the interviews too. So
Well, here's the thing. Like, if you take a late round 3rd round pick on him, he's not necessarily the heir apparent. When
No.
you take a guy in the 3rd, that's nothing. That's like when we took Mason Rudolph. Like, it's just like
yes,
it's nothing. It's not like there's that much pressure. Like, boy, you better really hit on him in the 3rd round. Like, it's not as big of a deal unless you take a guy in the 1st round. To be, that's how I look at it.
it's actually a scary good comp. Isn't Mason Rudolph about 6'4"?
Yeah, I think he is.
He was
Yeah.
a much better college quarterback though, because he actually put some.
Well, he put up
at
numbers
Oklahoma
with
State, yeah.
James Washington.
Yeah.
So
Drew Aller
at,
didn't, but-
what was it, OSU?
Yep. Oklahoma
Yeah.
State. Yep. Yeah.
But man, I can't believe my memory was remembering this. But yeah, I just look. He looked really good. He looks like he's recovered from his injury. He made all the throws, and Ty Simpson did not. In fact, Aller might have been the only one that made all the throws. I'm trying to think of another quarterback that looked just as good. I thought there was one that did. I'm not sure which one, but like they're not talking about Clay Klubnik. They're not talking about Nussmeier. They're not
I
talking
didn't
about
hear anything
other
about
guys.
Klubnik. Did Klubnik
Right.
even throw?
Yes,
Yep.
they did.
I missed him. He didn't do
But-
any workout though,
Right.
right?
If you missed them, what does
Yeah.
that tell you? The only one people are talking about is Drew Aller, and there's a reason because he was the one that looked the best out there. He really did.
He had a nightmare this final year. I mean, he hurt himself. His coach got fired. Penn State was a dumpster fire, like the legit dumpster fire. We'll see.
But I mean, I know
I
it's
think-
I'm asking you guys.
Okay,
yesterday, but
well,
but I can see him going late 3rd. Somebody's going to
Well,
take a
hey,
chance.
hold on a minute. Was the Penn State coach a dumpster fire, or was his quarterback a dumpster fire as well? And maybe we're blaming the coach a little too much. I
I'm
mean,
gonna go with
it's
I'm gonna go with C, all of the above.
Yeah, well, Franklin
There you
didn't do
go.
well before
you
Drew
go.
Aller at Penn State. His reputation was always the same. Couldn't win a big game.
Yeah.
With all the quarterbacks he ever had, with all the teams he ever had,
It was a
Amen,
combination
Somber.
of all.
I would take a shot at him in the third round.
I think he's
No
going
way.
to go in the third round because a team is going to go get him in the third round. I still have a 5th round grade on him.
If he's there in the third, be honest with yourselves. Do you think the Steelers are going to pass on him
No,
3 times?
no.
Yes.
All that
No.
all that talk about wanting
No
an
way.
AFC North quarterback.
Yes. Tell him,
Dude.
Corb.
AFC North quarterback. The media is pouncing on this. I'm literally listening to radio and they're talking about how he's got better traits than fucking Simpson and Mendoza in some ways. And I'm like, really?
Oh,
We're really going down
okay.
this road?
They
Yeah,
can
so
slow the.
6'5", he's 230 pounds, and he has a rocket arm. But the traits don't translate. I'm sorry. You can't project this kid out when he's had no production in college.
I don't disagree because I told you I watched this kid. I didn't see a lot. But Dave can make an argument about the people around him too in his last year before he got hurt. So, and Franklin is a dumpster fire, and the offensive coordinator there was a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
So like
100%.
there's
And-
a lot that goes into this.
And we've done this
Unless
exercise
I-
before. Name a wide receiver on Penn State. You can't.
Oh, you
Because they all
you
stink.
know, last year's was Wallace, and I didn't realize he went to Ole Miss.
Yeah,
Did you see
and,
my
and,
text? I
and
didn't
give me-
realize that you had that Wallace on your team.
and give me the clutch kid who's 6'5" and 236, who went, who won all his games in the national championship and played pretty well the whole
Oh, we're
rest
not-
of his
we're not-
fucking career.
We're not
You know-
comparing him to
I'm not
Mendoza.
doing
I'm
that.
not comparing him to
I'm not
Mendoza.
saying that.
Anybody in the media who is comping him to Fernando fucking Mendoza should immediately. What is it, Mel Kiper? I
But-
mean, come on.
But I will say, if you switch them and put Mendoza on Penn State and Aller on Indiana,
Penn State would have
Mendoza's
won the
not going
national
overall.
championship.
No, he would not. You're
Yes.
crazy.
No.
Yes, they would have.
No.
Bob, stop it.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's no way Mendoza's winning a national championship.
Mendoza's
But also, make
clutch.
sure that Indiana doesn't win a national championship too.
I was gonna say I don't
I'm-
think either one of them do anything.
I think Aller
I don't
plays pretty
know.
well at Indiana. Well, I could
I think
No, he
Aller would
doesn't.
do-
He's
Aller would
wildly
do
better.
inaccurate.
You just said
Aller
that.
would-
Come on. Come
Aller
on.
He's
would do better.
inconsistent.
He would do better. I would say that.
He's better, but
Way more-
he's very inconsistent as a
Way
quarterback.
more playmakers on that Indiana.
Of course.
It's like-
Better coaching by a million miles.
Yeah, I agree.
They would be a very impressive 8-5 if Drew Aller was their fucking quarterback.
I'm
This-
just saying. I think he
if-
would do better, Bob. I'm not going to say he'd be the same.
If Drew Aller wants to be successful in the NFL, he better pray to God he gets drafted by the Rams and he sits behind Stafford for a year.
I mean, it could definitely help. I mean,
Because McVay, if there's something to work with, McVay will find it.
or San Francisco. Talk about one of the best quarterback coaches in the league.
I don't think he fits that system very well.
Yeah, he might not.
Can we
I
just say that isn't Mike McCarthy supposed to be the quarterback whisperer? Correct.
Yeah, I'm not buying that
That's
for a
his-
second, but
that's
that's
his
what some
nickname?
people have said.
So I'm
But
just
he's
saying
not-
that if they think that Drew Aller might be like an AFC North quarterback, they may take a shot on him at the end of the third.
I totally believe they're going to take a shot at him if he lasts.
They're not.
I think they might too.
But you can't say they're not. Everything that
Not
points to
not
so
on
many
day
clues-
2. Not on day 2.
Third
Andy
round.
Weidel is too fucking smart for that. Okay. Day
Was he too smart to
3.
take Caleb Johnson last year in the
Day,
third round? What about Roman Wilson in the third round? Come on.
Yeah. What about the 13 of the other
Well, I'm just
21
saying,
that
he said
he's
he's too
picked?
smart to take somebody in the third
He's
round.
too smart to take Drew Aller in the third round.
All right, let's go to the
Okay.
next quarterback. We've argued
Yeah.
about Drew Aller enough.
There's
Yeah.
no fucking way they take Drew Aller
Oh,
on day 2. Day 3, I've said it's possible. Day
All
2,
right.
no fucking way.
Put it in the file. We'll see.
It's in the file. It's there already. Ty Simpson. This is the guy I want no part of.
No.
Now he measured at 6'1", barely 6'1". He was barely 6'1".
He about got that
Not like
one
borderline
wide receiver.
6'2".
He about
He's
got
6'.
that one wide receiver hurt when he threw that ball so far behind him. The kid about broke his ankle back, turning around trying to catch it. Jesus.
And I'm also hearing from McShay and other guys that he did great in the interviews. He really wowed some coaches. He's going in the first round, and somebody's going to regret it.
It better not be the fucking Steelers.
He's not. I also don't think he's going in the first round. I think this is what happens is at the combine, quarterbacks always get inflated, and by the time the draft rolls around, they sink back to their level of where they should go. This guy's a third-round pick all day long. I don't think he's a particularly good third-round pick, but I can't see anybody when they actually look at the measurables and watch the arm. I mean, he fucking blew it at the combine. He blew it. He fucking blew it.
We say blew it.
I don't know. There's a lot of people who were talking about how well he threw at the combine.
Yeah, I'm hearing people say he threw really
They
well.
thought he threw well.
Yes. Daniel Jeremiah was in the booth talking about it on the live streams.
Yep.
Like,
I don't know.
Look at the footwork. Look at the mechanics. Look how quick the ball comes out of his hand. Look how effortless this is. Like, they were talking pretty highly of him going through those drills. I didn't think he was that great personally, but they talked about him very highly.
And all that talk about him being so good in the beginning of the season, then tailing off at the end. Go look at their schedule to begin the season. And go look at the end of the season. They were playing cupcakes the first 4 or 5 games until they got into the meat of the SEC schedule.
Yeah,
so
once he started
I don't want to hear that.
He did not look that good.
Right.
I just don't see it. This is my thing with quarterbacks. You have to have a trait. Size, arm strength, athleticism, something.
There has to be elite something.
Give me
take you in the
something.
first round.
He's got nothing.
I agree.
Don't give me that. He's an elite processor bullshit. Because that's 1 in a million.
He's no Shedeur Sanders. Let's face it.
That's the whole. He's a direct parallel to Shedeur Sanders. It's the same thing.
Do you want to know what an elite processor is?
If
that's your only trait, that's the backup quarterback with the clipboard and the headset to help the starting quarterback.
Well,
that's what
when you're that small. Yes.
Hold on. If we're comparing him to Shedeur, do we really think Ty Simpson's ever going to make a Pro Bowl? Come on. I mean,
no.
He's no Pro Bowler like Shedeur.
Boy, oh boy.
You know what's? I mean, even more so than the fact that he's not 6'2". Honestly, the 211 scares me.
Yeah, he's small. He's a small guy. The one guy that did it is Drew Brees, who was an elite processor, who was this small.
Who also had insane arm talent until he got older.
Great arm.
But he was Ty Simpson size. And he's the one guy that I can think of that had a career.
He's the exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't want this guy either, but I would rather have Nussmeier than Simpson.
I don't like this.
I think I agree with you, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I like the gunslinger.
Bob, what round on Nussmeier?
Oh, I'm not taking any quarterback before the 5th round. If some miracle happened and I could get Mendoza.
I think Nussmeier will be gone by the 5th, I think.
We talked about this last time.
In the second.
Yeah, he's going in the second round. It's crazy.
I don't think Nussmeier goes.
I wouldn't be upset if we waited till the 6th and snagged Taylon Green, but I don't know if he's going to be there in the 6th anymore, boys.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to Taylon Green in a little while.
Yeah.
What's that?
We'll get to Taylon Green.
But
yeah, because goddamn, like that was pretty good what he did.
Who's up next, Bobby? All right.
We're gonna go to our kind of lightning round winners and losers.
Carnell Tate to me is neither. He's where he was before this thing. The 4.5 thing. NFL, I'm telling you, NFL guys don't care because he's that good of a route runner, and everything else he checks the boxes on.
The production,
his hands. He doesn't drop the ball ever.
The production's there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I don't think that combine moved him.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's flat.
And if the reports are true that NFL teams were doing their own 40 times and he was in the 4.4s, he's fine.
Yeah,
I could tell you this. This is a guy, and I know Trent loves this position, and I also like this position. Power slot. This guy's a good power slot. If you can put him on your team as a power slot, I really think you got something there.
Yeah, he could kill it. Probably right.
Caleb Downs. I know I'm getting killed in the chat about this, but when you combine the position he plays with the size, and he's not going to test out of this world, I'm not taking him in the top 10. Caleb Downs, I'm not.
I think he's number 12 to Dallas.
Yeah,
I get all the intangibles and how good he plays, looks on tape. I get all that, but man, for me,
you say he was what, 5'11"?
5'11".
Yeah.
To me, that's fine at safety. I don't think that's.
What was his weight too? His weight wasn't that.
190 something.
Yeah. Under 200 pounds, 5'11".
A little small. Yeah.
That's more like a
198
a
was
speedy
I think,
safety
maybe?
size.
But the way I look at it is, it's not like he's playing corner where he's going to get beat up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but-
saying? He's
No,
not gonna
I get it.
dominate. He's it's not like that for a safety. So I don't think the size thing is as of a big deal. Now, mind you,
He's not going to
I
run.
uh,
He's going to run 4.5, I think, which is good. But again, nothing elite.
And just
He
to
might
go
go
through,
top 7, but I wouldn't touch him.
and Tyrone, I get it where you're thinking he's top 7, but when you start to think about it, he's not going to the Jets. He's not going to the Cardinals. I don't think he's going to the Titans, although that's a maybe. I'll grant you that. I don't think he's going to the Giants because of the measurables. He's definitely not going to the fucking Browns, although it is the Browns. I think the Commanders go Styles.
Then
the
Styles is
Saint-
still there.
But then you go Saints, Chiefs, Bengals. Okay, maybe the Bengals. Maybe
The Bengals and even Washington, because Styles might be gone. If Styles is gone, he goes to Washington.
I don't think there's any way Styles is gone by the Commanders' pick. As much as I love him.
do you
I
think that Thieneman has now leaped himself up to?
Definitely
I
first
don't-
round.
I
Definitely
don't
first
He's in
round.
the first. He's in the
You know,
first
he-
round conversation.
He
but
ran
I-
a whole second faster than
And they're saying he's killing
Yeah.
the interviews too. They're giving him. He's like he could tell everybody where they will line up and all this stuff. He's killing that part of it too.
I mean, a 4.35 to a
Can-
4.45 is
Can I be
That's a
honest? I
guess,
think
'cause
the field work worked for him more so than the 40 time. Because his
Thieneman?
biggest
looked
issue, yeah,
looked good.
his
Yeah,
his
He did, you're
biggest
right.
issue was like people didn't think he had fluid hips and he couldn't turn and run with people, and they thought that he would be more of a box safety type guy. But he looked fairly fluid, and
he played
And what I saw in
a
those
lot of
drills.
slot there too, right? He played a lot of slot at Oregon. He played all over
he
the
did.
place.
That's why he kept getting Cooper DeJean comps.
For Sniper, I think Dallas is in play for a corner on their second pick. I think first pick, they
I think
need an
he's-
impact safety, and I think they feel like they need an impact safety. That's why I think they'll go downs. Should they go McNeil Warren or Thieneman? Maybe, because I think both those guys on my board are ahead of them. But I think it's hard to pass up Downs as intangibles. It really is at 12.
All right,
Yeah,
Peter Woods.
If,
Oh God, finish up.
I was just gonna say if Caleb hurt himself at all with his size, which I don't know if he did, but I mean you're probably just talking about a couple spots. I don't think he's dropping very far.
No, I agree. I think he probably goes top 10. I'm just thinking my personal opinion. I'm not doing a top 10. Peter Woods.
His production's disgusting. Sorry,
It is. Peter Woods. This guy's scary.
I
I think he
knocked
trashed
himself
the
out of
stock.
the first round.
Yeah,
I totally
Agreed.
agree. I was gonna say the exact same thing.
I was trying to look for his weights. What did he measured in? Kind of smallish too, right?
298,
Yeah, Trent
298,
brought up that
6'2".
6'2", 198, shorter arms too, right?
Yeah, he does have shorter arms.
So
Yeah,
that's
I got it right here. Just give me a second. Arms
Nope.
31 1/4.
31. You want 34-inch arms, so he's like 3
Yeah,
inches under what
31
the
's
desired
not-
arm length is. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Peter Woods. I wouldn't take him in the first round. If I'm the Steelers and he's there, I'm letting him pass.
No, I think Caden McDonald's above him now. I think that
Caleb Banks.
Caleb Banks definitely is over him after what he
Yeah.
put out.
He's a
And
massive
then you
giant.
could even make an
think I do.
argument that, and if Dante Corleone's stuff comes back, he's going to be above him. The
Mhm.
kid Christian, what's his last name from Georgia?
Miller.
Christian Miller. I think you could make an argument he's going to be above him. And honestly, even though Lee Hunter's shit was pretty bad,
Yeah.
the fact that he's got the size and he's kind of I mean, I know we're going to get to him next, but like, I think you could even make an argument that Lee Hunter's still above him because of this.
Yeah,
He needed to test, and he needed to test really, really well. And I kept hearing people talk about him like being mocked to the Steelers and a lot of scouts, the circles inside the scouting area.
Mhm.
Like a lot of the scouts thought he was going to be a first round pick to the Steelers.
Yeah, Lee Hunter. Let's see here. A 5'18", 40. Weight 318. Height 6'4". Arms 33 1/4.
Not too bad. You want to know his RAS score?
Sure.
Terrible.
What is it?
3.72.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's bad.
Look, if you told me we could get Woods and Hunter in the third round, I don't know that I hate that because we have 3 third-round picks. But first and second, Woods might have even pushed himself out of the second. I mean, he's got to have an insane pro day, I think, to get back into the second. Hunter, I kind of agree with Trent. I mean, at least you got traits there, you know, size that. I mean, I don't want either of them, to be honest with you, at this point.
Yeah, hard pass on both those guys, actually.
But then again, in the third, I'd feel
Hunter too.
First round? Yeah, I think so.
No, and I don't think he was. I didn't have him in the first round.
I think he was always a second.
He's that
round.
tweener guy between. He's not going to be there at whenever the Steelers pick in the second round.
Right.
It's too early for him the first. So it's kind of. All right.
I think
Emmett
somebody
John-
will regret picking him early in the second. I really do.
Emmett Johnson had an RAS score of 5.78. Did not have a good combine.
Good thing the
he looked
Steelers interviewed him.
6.74 40
terrible.
time. Holy crap.
Oh my god!
Wait, what was that?
5.74. Not.
I was gonna say I have a 4.56.
I'm sorry, 4.56. I was reading the wrong number. 4.56.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Sorry.
good lord, what?
4.56. My bad.
Weight 202, height 5'10.
Still 4.56.
Yeah, 4.56 is bad.
I look at Emmett
And he-
Johnson.
And he was small.
Yeah.
Don't-
He's 5'10", 202. Smaller guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you think that, you know, when I look at Emmett Johnson, I just hear Ed O'Neill and Little Giants going, "Hey, what was my 40 time coach? I don't know. I don't have a sundial."
Sundial. That's funny.
Who's next? Jake?
Summer does
Golden.
have a good point, by the way. I think Jalen was 4.55 actually, but he plays a lot faster. And then
Jake Golday next. I still like Jake Golday. I don't think his workout was that bad.
I thought it was. I didn't think he did that well. I know me and Trent are in disagreement on this, but he had guys that weighed more than him run faster than him.
Yeah, his 40 time was
think-
4.62. That's bad.
I think J-Rod leapfrogged him. I think Lewis leapfrogged him on the backpedal and reaction drill. Right off the bat, when he went to backpedal, he fell on his ass. And then on the catch, he looked like he had brick hands. Like, nothing about this guy screams, I can be an off-ball linebacker and cover guys. Like, to me, he screams just a downhill runner guy. I wasn't that impressed with him. I was more impressed with Lewis and J-Rod.
He still was a 9.73 RAS,
It's good, but
which is pretty
Yeah.
good. I
it
get
did
it.
not look. I
For a
did
guy-
not like what I saw.
yeah, for a guy who was supposed to be a freakless guy, I don't think he's that. But that being said, I also think I don't know that I wouldn't still take a chance on him in the third because I think there's something there. But do I think he's the top 1 or 2? No. And
Well, he's been steadily a second round projection, Bob. So now I think he's going to fall to the third. That's
I
what
agree.
I don't.
Yeah.
I still think he's a second round guy.
I kind of think he's a second round guy too.
He's a more complete package than Lewis too. I mean, Lewis is going to be more of a coverage specialist early on, and he weighed in at 220 pounds. I think Golday is still staying in the second round, but I do agree. I said if J-Rod tested really, really well, he was going to jump over everybody and be my number 2 overall linebacker, and I did move him on my list up to number 2. So I
Yeah,
dropped Golday right down below him, though.
Like I said, I thought J-Rod and Lewis jumped him. I didn't. I was expecting better. I really was. Just the eye tests, what I saw, like I don't know.
you know, the more I watch Lewis, and I love J-Rod. J-Rod's my number 1 guy. I mean, I think it's a pipe dream to hope for Sonny Styles. I love J-Rod, but man, Kyle Lewis just makes fucking plays. You know, he kind of pops on tape to me. Like, I remember watching Greg Lloyd back in the day, where it was, and I read the stories and I wrote articles on this, where Lloyd just popped every time you looked at him. He just made plays. Kyle Lewis just makes plays. I would love to see him in black and gold.
And look, just for reference here. I mean, look, Sonny Styles weighs 244 pounds to Golday's 239, and he ran a 4.46 to Golday's 4.61.
Yeah,
Same thing with guys like Reese, who weigh more than him. Who else weighed more than?
But recent styles are
Um,
freaks, man.
Yeah, but
That's the bar's too high with those guys.
and that might be just what it is for me. I'm seeing these guys that weigh more than him, and they're doing way better. So like, J Rod weighs a little less, 231, but ran it. He ran a 4.57 when everybody thought he was going to run a 4.7 for some reason. Another one I thought that kind of made himself look bad was Taurine York, smaller guy, but ran a 4.58. I thought he'd be a little faster too. But yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't impressed. I was expecting a lot more from Gold Day. I just was. For a guy that was a projected second rounder to start the draft season, I was expecting more.
If you told me
It might be my fault. Maybe my expectations were just a little higher than they should have been. I don't know.
If you told me we were gonna get Gold Day in the third with maybe our second or third round pick, okay,
I would take the shot. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where I'm probably at too, Bob. I would. I'm not saying I'm out of them altogether, but in the second, I don't think I'm comfortable with them taking him in the second now.
All right,
yeah, I was going to say this next name is an interesting one.
It's very interesting. Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. On tape, I loved him.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved him. His workout was kind of meh. Not terrible, but not overly great. 913 RAS, which is respectable. 4.52 40, respectable. His vert and broad were in the yellow, which is average. I think a good workout makes him a lock first round pick. Now I'm not so sure. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, his
I love
vertical,
him on tape.
his vertical
Somber's
is in
right.
the vertical is in the 49 percentile. His 10-yard 48 percentile.
Now he is 6'3", but he's 201, so it's his weight.
It should offset, right?
Yeah. I still think he's a good player.
But just like so, I mean, like you see what he does on the tape, so it's
Yeah,
probably
it's
just like with Gold Day. Those guys on tape look great, so it could just be one of those things where, they just don't test well. I don't know.
What do you think, Trent?
I think there's a chance. Thieneman's workout, because the two of them were probably relatively close before this, might have pushed him up to be the number 2 safety.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. To me,
but McNeil-Warren's tape is just so hard to ignore. His production on the field is so much better that it's almost like this for me is one of those things that, like, when it looks so good on film that you're just like, I don't care about the underwear Olympics, but the two of them were already pretty close in rankings that I could see teams favoring a guy. It's going to be about what your system fit is. Like, what do you want to run and which one of those guys fit it best? Because I would consider them a coin toss to me. I don't think he killed himself by any stretch of the imagination. The 9-1, would you say 917, 916 RAS score?
913 RAS.
Yeah, that's still pretty damn good.
Yeah, still pretty good.
Talking about a guy where you're dropping off, and like when this dude hits you, he throws some knockout punches out there. So like, even at his size, like he is a knockout hitter.
No, I loved his tape. I loved it. Downhill guy. I don't know. I don't. If I'm saying this stuff about Gold Day, I'm going to say about him too. You guys can be right. The tape is more of what they're going to be like compared to their workout. So,
I think based on the workout, now you look at the tape and you're like, okay, but the competition level. Now that being said, I think he cemented himself into what he always was, which is an early to mid second round pick. I think because he didn't become a freak in the workouts, it's hard for him to get into the first now. But that being said, if this guy's my safety, I'm really, really fucking happy. I mean, I see Kyle Hamilton with maybe a little better athleticism.
All right, Denzel Boston didn't do much at the combine. He's got the height and weight, but he did the vertical, which wasn't very good, 35 inches, and his shuttle was 4.28, which wasn't very good either. He didn't do much for his stock in this by not testing.
This is the one I think killed his stock.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I think you could make an argument that now both Omar Cooper and KC Concepcion clearly leapfrogged him.
Concepcion looked good.
I think you're right.
I've been really high on Boston. You guys know I've been very high on Boston this whole time. But the fact you're not willing to compete in the combine scares the shit out of me. And that's a guy huge. I don't want that. I don't want that dude on my team. If you're not willing to compete and show what you're capable of, I don't want that on my team.
Did he not do any? He didn't do anything. I thought he did something.
I was just looking at it. He just did the vertical. That's it, and the short shuttle.
Why? Like, why would you only do that?
I don't know. I don't understand. And the track was fast. Everyone was running crazy times there. Why don't you run the 40 there? We saw all the 4.3s. They said it's the fastest, right? The fastest for each position group ever.
And here's the thing: he's in competition with the top 3 or 4, 5 for those top draft picks in the first round.
Mm-hmm. And
why
Casey
would you not want to separate yourself from them?
Yeah,
very strange.
It's crazy. Casey Concepcion came in at a good size and weight too.
Yep. I think he smoothly put himself well into the.
Oh, that's right. He measured 6 foot even, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 190 was it?
196.
196, almost 200. Yep. So yeah.
We didn't put him on the list. Maybe we should have. Look, I'm very out on Concepcion still because of the drops. Did he look good in the combine? I mean, how could he not look good in the combine? If he had dropped a ball in the combine, he might have played himself into the 3rd round. But that being said, it's hard to ignore how potentially explosive he is.
Yeah.
Do I want him at 21? No, but I could be sold.
You got to think about
it. On him.
You got to think about it.
I could be sold.
He looked very comfortable catching the ball in those drills. Like, I mean, like
did he run? Did he run?
No, he did
not
run
either, right?
No.
Which is disappointing.
He did not run, but his hands looked awesome.
So just so you guys know, his projected 40 time by Draft Buzz, and I'll take this with a grain of salt, it's 4.46. So
this is one of those guys that's going to come in the combine.
We're running faster than what Draft Buzz was saying, just to give you an idea.
He put on weight for the combine, and then he's going to run his 40 time at his pro day, and he's going to lose about 10 to 15 pounds to get faster. And he's play one of those.
Yep.
Those are one of that's the games they play with this thing. So you got to be careful. But
I don't know. I'm okay.
Concepcion's faster than 4. What'd you say? 4.4. What is Draft?
I think he's a 4.3 guy.
Yeah,
I really do.
Wait, Concepcion. The Draft Buzz has projection of 4.46.
He's faster than that, I think.
He has to be, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at that, and I'm like, for his size, he should be a little faster than that.
He really looks like he don't give a shit. I mean, he really does. I mean, I look at him and he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just out here. I'm going to catch a couple of balls. And by the way, if you don't understand how good I am, fuck you.
But see, that's why I liked it by him. Like when he ran that drill where you have to keep looking left, right. He acted like whatever. Like it was nothing, bro. Like,
he and Makai Lemon had the 2 smoothest gauntlets easily.
They did.
I don't think it was very close.
Yeah, they
now that you're talking about Makai Lemon, we don't have him on this list, but I want to spend a couple minutes on him. Bro, that is the red flag of red flags. When you go up that podium.
I think Omar is a fucking genius for getting him drunk
his drink
before he went up there.
That's a big. I don't know, man.
I told you, Omar was sitting there going, "Hey, have a drink, kid. Have a drink. Have a drink."
Somber, come on. Don't tell me this is the interview of your life, and you go up there fucked up. Come on.
Hey, he said he wanted to catch passes from Aaron Rodgers. I mean, what more do we want?
I don't know. That's a huge red flag for me, man. That goes up stamped on the top of his draft thing.
Wait, hold on. Let's put this into context. Would you call this a George Pickens red flag?
Ooh.
Well,
absolutely not. No,
please,
I'm gonna wait for the acrobatics here from Dave to try to figure out how to put this in.
Yeah, but George Pickens didn't go in the first round because of that. You gonna knock him down to the second round?
Maybe,
because I would.
It might.
I sprint the pick in at 21. I really do.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm sorry. You're on the national stage. This is the biggest interview of your life. And you go in there fucked up? Come on.
Well, he was smart enough to say that he wanted to play with Aaron Rodgers. So I'm good. I'm good.
Poor Fred Black.
We can joke about all we want. That's just crazy to me. Absolutely. Look at we had it on the open. That dude was in another dimension.
Maybe the kid's not that smart.
No,
He's just
come
confident.
on.
I don't see the issue. FY, he's interviewed like this
Just
in all of his interviews. So
Come
he's
on, not like
consistent,
that.
is what you're saying. He reminded me of the Saturday Night Live character. He was like, "We're gonna have some Cavassier." Like, that's what he reminded me of. That's what
He
I'm
was-
watching that, and I'm just like, man, my man's just smooth talker, baby. Like he's just
The Leafs
Still as fuck.
fan, McKyleman.
That. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That's a big red flag. All right, Bryce Lance. Whew.
Love it. Love
Whew.
it. Third, I
Great
think he
workout.
put himself in the third round.
He might even got higher than that, man.
Could potentially get higher.
I mean, he was.
There may not have been a wide receiver who did more for his stock than Bryce Lance or a guy keeps getting mentioned in the chat, Ted Hurst.
Yeah,
Those
both
two
of them.
guys both
Yeah.
I
really
told
helped their
you-
stock.
I told you how long ago Bryce Lance was my dude. Fucking projected 4.7, runs a 4.34. Like that's fucking ridiculous.
995 RAS.
Don't discount the fact, and I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy was gone when they drafted Christian Watson, but don't discount the Green Bay connection here with knowing how good North Dakota State wide receivers can be in the NFL. I really like this kid. I had him. I've mocked him several times for the Steelers in the 4th and 5th round. I like this kid's traits a lot.
Dude, I would be tickled pink if we got one of those top 4 guys and then landed him in the 3rd or 4th. Oh my god! Like
I don't think he's going to the fourth.
He's
Yeah.
no longer. Yeah. I was just about to say he's no longer a late 4th, early 5th round pick. This kid's now going to be probably bottom of the 3rd or maybe better. Teams might be blown away by his 40 on this.
I think he's early 4th still.
Ooh, I don't know, Bob.
I don't know,
That's
man.
a hell of a workout for a guy his size.
I agree.
That's a hell
He
of a
could
workout.
easily
He's
go
what,
in the 3rd.
6'4"? Is he 6'4"?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a big
Yeah.
boy. So
To
yeah,
run a 4.34 is fucking ridiculous. Like,
no,
Damn.
I agree. I could see it late 3rd. I could see it, but
wasn't he one of the ones that we said we
He's-
hope he runs if he runs a high 4.5, he's probably going to have a better.
no, I said low 4.4s that he would jump.
Okay. I mean, so he went 4.34. That's
He's 6'3" official, 204.
Okay.
And he jumped a 41.5-inch vertical, which is crazy.
41 and a
Yeah.
half inch vertical. I didn't even see that part.
Now, the one thing I will say, I don't think he has the hands that Christian Watson had. So I don't think it gets all the way to the 2nd. But that being said, I would absolutely. If you told me he's one of our 3rd round picks, I'm not upset.
Guys,
If
when
he's our 4th round pick, I love it. I fucking love it.
when I watched the Cole Payton tape, almost every single time it was Payton to Lance, to Lance, to Lance. I mean, it was Lance making the play almost every single fucking time for Payton.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, we're
He
talking,
made
and I thought it was funny, like, whenever I saw what his projection was, because I was seeing him get past the safeties with ease.
Could you
Getting open, and I
make
was like,
he
could
made
you
a couple
make the case that-
acrobatic catches too.
Yeah.
could you make the case that Lance was what Caldwell should have been as far as production?
Sure.
Probably.
yeah.
Probably.
Oh, you know what? Sombern bringing up Jacoby Lane. I thought Lane had a good.
He ran
Um,
faster than I thought.
He
I
did.
thought
He definitely ran faster than I
I
thought.
thought he looked good in drills.
I think
Also, we
it's-
didn't bring up Omar Cooper, who ran that 4.4-ish 40. That probably makes him a first-round pick now.
I think he ran.
He's a lock in the
4.43.
first.
I think it was
Yeah.
a 4.43 he ran.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's a lock in the first round.
I
He's there
said
at 21,
Friday I
I
didn't
said.
think he was a first round pick. I admit, okay, he's a first round pick.
Yeah, he
yeah.
Steelers take him at 21. You're mad?
No,
No.
Probably not, but
It depends on the board. That's how I feel.
yeah, it depends on the board.
I've liked this kid's game a lot since. I mean, God, I can't even remember. That was week 4 in the college football season. I was telling you guys to watch him, and I've not backed off. And now that I see these tests that he ran, like, come on, he looks good.
If
He's
the
a first
Steelers pull off getting Cooper and Lance,
that would be something. That would be
will-
something.
Well, let me ask you a question. So if you went differently in the first and second, and then in the third, I told you we were going to have Lance and Ted Hurst. Would you hate it? I wouldn't hate it.
I think it's a little risky because both of those guys are small school guys. You're
Right.
You're
I
gambling
want
that they're
one-
both going to pan out.
Yeah, I kind of want one proven big school.
But
kid.
you're right. I like Hurst too. I like
But
Lance.
Hurst is not bad though. You're not.
Well,
that
let's say you sign Dabbs or Pierce. Now you go Lance Hurst in the third and fourth, or
I mean-
maybe both in the third.
bad. I don't think they go back to back in the third. But
not the way
I'm
this
not hating
franchise
it.
drafted.
I
I would like it. but
DK,
yeah.
Dobbs, Lance, and Hurst. Yeah, that'd be That'd be the best wide receiver core we've had in how long? Shit.
long time.
Hey, I know we didn't put his name out there, but let's talk about Taylor Green for a second.
Yeah, let's talk about him.
We have to.
When-
Like,
Athlete
oh,
of all
shit.
athletes at quarterback position. Holy
Just
crap!
ridiculous.
Okay, so me and Trent were talking in prep. I'm just curious if you two know who his comp is.
I don't know if I could think of a comp.
There is a comp. There is. They put a comp out there.
Let me think about it a second. Athletic quarterback. Not Anthony Richardson.
Nope. It's not a
Nope.
quarterback comp.
It's not
No?
a quarterback comp. Trent, let him in on the secret because
Yeah, what
obviously
is
they
it?
don't know.
'Cause I don't know
Nope.
either.
Somber knew it too. Here you go.
Yep,
DK Metcalf.
it is.
Dead
Oh,
It
serious.
is.
wow.
That's his player comp for his athletic testing.
Guys, he broke the record for vertical, 43.5. He broke the record for broad jump, 11.2. Had the fastest QB 40 in 20 years with 4.36.
Who was
Only
the one
one
that?
quarterback ever ran faster.
Who?
Yeah, I can
Michael
find
Vick.
it.
Michael
No.
Vick.
Yeah.
It's not Michael Vick.
Duh.
It's not Michael Vick on the official NFL thing. It's not Michael Vick.
No.
No, give me 1 second. I'm trying.
Oh, I will tell you this because I do know this while Dave's looking it up. He ran 1/10 of a second faster than Matt Jones, who the Jaguars, turned into a wide receiver
Yeah.
during the first. Like they drafted him as a quarterback, although there was always talk he was going to go wide receiver. And by the end of his first training camp, it was like, okay, you're going to be a wide out. You're not going to be a quarterback.
Okay, I have it. Per the NFL official app, Reggie McNeil for Texas A&M in 2006 ran a 4.35.
And we all know
Did
what a
Mi-
great career Reggie.
Did Michael Vick not run the 40?
I have it
That
right
is
here.
combine?
I have it right here.
I think
Here,
it was
I-
before. He was before they did
No,
all the electronic
I've
clocking.
got it right here, guys. I can give you the list. It goes Reggie McNeil, 4.35 in 2006. Taylor Green right now, 4.36. Robert Griffin III, 4.41 in 2012.
Oh, I didn't know he was
Anthony-
that fast.
Hold
Anthony-
on. Matt Jones ran 4.38. I know for a fact Matt Jones ran 4.38, although
I
they
don't
may
know.
not be listing him at quarterback.
They might have moved him to wide receiver. That's why. Keep
Okay,
going.
but I was
What
gonna say,
was
on my
Michael
list,
Vick?
this is officially from the NFL. Anthony Richardson was 4.43. Haynes King, 4.46. So he's top 5 of all time.
Okay.
Then, it has Marcus Vick at 4.47.
Yeah, Marcus Vick was super fast.
Yeah, he ran.
Where's-
Yeah.
Where's Michael Vick? I don't
Look,
understand.
I-
Mike
I don't
did
think he
not-
ran.
Mike did not ran. He didn't run the 40. They said he ran a 4.2 in his pro day.
Yeah.
Look,
Wow.
if I'm the Steelers, I'm drafting Taylor Green in the 5th, and I'm drafting Haynes King in the 7th, and I'm making them into tight end wide receiver. Haynes King
hurt everybody.
really, yeah. Haynes King really threw the ball well, though. I was shocked how well he threw the ball. But that being said, I think I told Trent this. Taysom Hill is his comp. So you're telling me I got a DK Metcalf comp and a Taysom Hill comp on 2 fucking quarterbacks? I'm drafting both those fucking guys.
I don't know, but Taylor Green said he's the quarterback. So talking him out of being a quarterback is going to be a tough sell. I said on Twitter, draft him and talk him into being the next Flash. Pitch him that as much as you can and see if he goes for it. You know, let him be the third string quarterback and give you some reps as a gadget guy.
Hey, so
But I don't know if he'll go for that.
I was watching, was it the combine or something? One of them said they wondered if teams would ask Taylor Green to run wide receiver drills.
He
Yeah,
said no.
Daniel
So
Jeremiah.
they
said
did
that.
ask. So someone did ask him, and he said no.
I think so. I think that's what I heard.
Stupid. If you're a projected 6th or 7th rounder, bro, and they're asking you to run wide receiver drills, I fucking do it.
That's what I asked you guys. If he said tomorrow, okay, I'll play wide receiver, he's drafted in the 4th round.
Right?
Well, ever running routes.
This is about maxing out your draft status to make money.
Know,
I don't know why you wouldn't do it.
Look, in fairness to Taylon Green,
what was Milroe? Wasn't Milroe fast too?
I thought he was in the 4.4.
Look, he was fast, but
but
I don't think they ran the 40 at the combine. Is my guess. Somber, do you know for a fact he ran at the combine?
I'm looking it up right now.
Look,
I don't know that he ran at the combine.
Just so we're clear,
he didn't run.
I'm on the official NFL combine app thing here. 40-yard dash all the years QB. So I'm not.
Yeah, Milroe didn't run.
They're the ones making the mistake here, not me. Just so we're clear.
If you're telling Green though, I told Trent this when we were doing slides. If you're telling Green and you're being comped to DK Metcalf, I think his floor is Terrell Pryor. If you know you're Terrell Pryor or DK Metcalf, why the fuck are you not converting to wide receiver?
He wants to play quarterback. You can't blame him. He's been a quarterback all his life. I mean, I get it. For us, it's easy to say, but kid wants to play quarterback. He can go to CFL if the NFL doesn't give him a chance and and come back. And
look, we want to draft him as a quarterback in the 6th or 7th, in which Trent and I are big fans of picking him late. So if you take him in the 6th or 7th, and all of a sudden, hey, dude, it ain't going to happen at quarterback. And now all of a sudden you got Terrell Pryor, worst case, and DK Metcalf, best case. Oh man, is that a fucking home run?
Here's my thing though. What if he can't catch the goddamn ball? Maybe he's not that.
Well,
maybe there's underlying reasons why he's a quarterback and not a wide receiver, guys.
Well,
it's possible.
One underlining reason is if he hits, then he ends up making $50 million a year.
Yeah, I mean,
as opposed to 35.
Yeah, that too.
He's tied for the second best RAS score in the whole combine, 9.99.
So I personally think he's no longer a 6th round pick. I think a team's going to take him higher. That's just me.
Yeah,
I don't think you can take him that high as a quarterback. I really don't.
Maybe
the 5th. Maybe
I'm saying they're probably intrigued by him to the point where they're gonna take him higher. I'm not saying crazy higher. I'm saying maybe early 5th. Yeah.
Man, the guy, I didn't think he was. I knew he was a good athlete. I didn't think he was this good. It's crazy.
He's a freak. So
look,
yeah.
If you told me we could only get one of the two, and Taylon Green would be my number one.
Over who?
But I think you could talk Haynes King into that tight end special teams. He's a tough guy. He's a tough fucking guy. I would draft Haynes King. I've been on him since early. I had him in my top 5 with Mendoza. I don't think he's a top 5 quarterback, but I think you could talk that guy into being a tight end special team kind of guy.
That guy you might be able to. You might be able to talk him into it.
And he's a freak athlete. He's a freak athlete.
A couple other guys before we get out of here that just tested crazy. This DeMonte Capehart. Holy crap. Where did that come from? Yeah, his PFF, of course, looking at it, it's not bad. 71.2 overall.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Pretty good.
And he is, where'd it go? Hold on. What did he weigh in? PFF has him 6'5", 315.
I think he weighed in at 313-ish, somewhere right in that ballpark.
Hold on, I'll pull it up
I can bring it up here. I'm on because Draft Buzz updated their shit with these guys. Capehart, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it right here. He's 6'5", 313. You're right, Trent. And he ran a sub 540, right?
Yeah, 4.85. Yeah.
At 313.
You said is that right? You said 4.85?
4.85 at 313 pounds. That's fucking moving.
Ridiculous.
It's moving, bro.
How is that 6'5", 313, 33 7/8 arms, and this guy's running a fucking 4.85?
Where does he go now? Did he get himself in the 4th round?
4th. He's gonna be higher than that.
You think he's higher than that? I mean, he was like a 6th or 7th before this.
Was he? Oh, I'm thinking. Oh, Is it Corleone that was a second round projection?
Somewhere on there.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Somewhere,
getting
yeah.
I'm getting him mixed up with Corleone. It was Corleone who was a second round projection. Never mind. Sorry, I
Yeah.
got the two mixed up. K Hart, you're right. He was like I think bottom 6, early 7th round pick to start
Yeah.
the draft season.
And he's a Steelers type
Yeah,
too.
I
6'5", long arms. They like that. He might end up being in the Steelers before this is all said and done.
He might be.
Dave, do you want to look at the visits real quick, or the
Yeah, let's do- let's-
sorry, the
yeah, I was
interviews?
I was almost forgetting about that. Yeah, I've compiled, if you want to go to steelsanctuary.com, I've compiled a list of all the visits the Steelers did this week, and I'm going to keep doing it for Pro Day and 40 visits so we can get a feel for it. Did they meet with Sawyer Robinson? Did I have? Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
Drew Aller, Ty Simpson, Garrett Nussmeier, Carson Beck, and Sawyer Robinson. How does that sit with you guys?
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Okay, maybe in the 4th. Go fuck yourself. Okay, maybe in the 7th. That's
All
just
right.
me.
Yeah, I'm okay with Drew Aller in the 3rd, and maybe Sawyer Robinson in the 5th or 6th. Carson Beck, I don't know what to think of that guy. He's just, I don't know.
Guys, like we didn't even like hear a lot of these guys' names that, they didn't talk
Yeah.
about them all like they did anything impressive.
Pretty funny,
Like
Bob.
except for Aller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aller was the
Car-
and Simpson a little bit too.
Carson Beck was getting talked about a little bit now too.
Yeah,
They thought he
I-
threw fairly well.
I personally didn't see it. I didn't see anybody talk about him like he did anything special. The only one I've seen consistently talked about as a winner of the combine, Drew Aller.
all right. What's next?
Right.
Running backs only Emmett Johnson. Emmett Johnson didn't do very well. So next,
You can cross that one right off the list.
offensive
Yeah.
line: Chase Besantis, Max
Besantis, yeah.
Besantis.
Yeah.
Ian
He's
Achor
on
is
its
going
word.
to take me a while. Emmanuel Pregnon and Billy Strauth was an informal interview. Looks like they're not a lot of interest in offensive linemen. I love.
Kind of.
Good.
I was gonna say kind of like Emmanuel Pregnon.
Yeah, Emmanuel Pregnon's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's that weird area again. I don't think Aichin or Pregnon are going to be there in the second.
Did they
When they
talk to
pick.
Rutledge at all? Do you guys know?
No, not according
Not
to
that
what
I
I
know
saw.
of.
Yeah.
And I try to keep
Because,
pretty close track of this, and I didn't see
Did
anything.
you guys remember I brought him up? Colin brought up his RAS score to me. Let me see it here.
Yeah.
It was a RAS a 962.
Yeah,
Does anybody else think they're out on Vega?
maybe they don't think he's going to get to him.
Did they
At
interview
21.
with him? I can't
No.
remember.
This is the list right
No.
there. They didn't. This is the only offensive lineman they interviewed.
Oh, that's right. Wow.
All right,
why
what's
would they-
next, Bob?
Why they wouldn't be interested?
I didn't.
I don't know. Sam Roush, the only tight end. I don't even think they're taking a tight end. So
Why the fuck they interviewed Sam Roush?
he had a pretty good
Yeah.
RAS score, right?
Did he?
Yeah,
think
he
he
was
did.
okay.
He's intriguing. He's got drop issues too.
Yeah, he's like 6'6", right? The big boy.
Not that tall, I don't think. I think he's 6'4".
Who am I
one
getting him
second.
confused
I'll
with?
click
He's the
on
kid.
tight
He's
end.
the kid from Stanford. He's
Yeah.
from Stanford. I
Roush
think he's
is
6'4".
6'6". No,
Yeah, I
Roush
thought
says
so.
here
Okay.
6'6", 267 pounds.
Yeah. And his RAS was like 9 something, 9.6.
He ran a 4.70 Is that right?
Hmm.
Let me pull him up.
Did he
real
run?
quick. Yeah, he did
Run?
run.
Yeah, he
994
did run.
RAS. Wow,
Dude,
994. He ran 4.740,
Wow.
but that's at 267 pounds. So
right. So that's actually
Yeah.
pretty good.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a
And he's kind
35,
of in
38 vert.
I was gonna say
Bro.
he's more like an inline tight end too.
If
so.
you're gonna run a 4.7 at 6'6", 267 pounds,
Pretty
you
fucking good.
might be a problem. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm
It's got a
kind
little
of
Darnell Washington vibes there.
Yeah,
big
at first I
boy.
was like Sam Roush. Now I'm like, maybe.
All right,
Maybe.
what do we got next,
Oh.
Bobby? go
Okay,
ahead.
hold on. I've got a question for our man Steel Loyal here. What the fuck is a Tinder accent?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's move it along.
He corrected,
All right,
he
moving
corrected
along,
himself.
moving
Yinzer.
Oh, he meant
Yinzer.
Yinzer.
Yeah. The
Wide
damn
receiver.
autocorrect will get you every time.
Omar Cooper, Antonio Williams, Jordan Tyson, Elijah Surratt, Mekhi Lemon, Reggie Virgil, Connell Tate, Ted Hurst, Chris Bell, Chris Brazel. Good. Oh, there's more actually. Yeah, that's right. Concepcion, Stribling, Boston, Wetjen, Bernard, Malachi Fields, Dion Burks, Kevin Coleman, Jacoby Lane, Zachariah Branch. I think they're drafting a wide receiver, boys.
Boys,
Finally.
There's a chance
Mike
we're drafting
McCarthy
too.
came in. and said, "I'm putting my foot
Yeah.
down. We're gonna go get us some wide receivers.
I hope so. God,
Does
I
it-
hope so.
We're
Does
gonna go get
anybody
some wide
else-
receivers."
Does anybody else think Deion Burks is suddenly in play?
No.
He could. Didn't he have? Didn't he have?
Oh,
a good
in play or should be in play. Sorry.
In play.
He's in,
In
play,
play,
not,
obviously.
He didn't
not
run,
necessarily-
right?
No, I thought
No,
he did.
he ran. He ran fucking fast.
Yeah, he
ran
ran fast
like a
as fuck.
4.30.
He ran a 4.3. Yeah.
Oh, all right. And he's like, his weight was pretty good, right? If I remember correctly. What do you
Yeah.
Wait.
It wasn't like super like thin. He was 5'10".
Look,
Trying to
I'm
find it.
personally still out on Casey Concepcion.
I'm not.
In the
I'm even
first,
more in.
the first, I'm still out on him,
I had
but
it here.
I
Deion
could
Burks,
see, I could squint and see it.
What do you got, Dave?
weight 180, 5'10".
5'10", 180.
40 time was 4.30 even.
Oof.
Yeah, it's fucking fast.
Oh.
5'10". Let me remind you,
He's
Antonio Brown was
He's
5'10".
108. He's
80 pounds,
180
small.
and he plays inside in the slot.
What was Brown?
He runs nothing
His-
but slant.
What was Brown?
Yeah, I didn't expect dribbling to be that fast either.
Not saying he'll be Antonio Brown, but wasn't
I
Brown?
told
kinda
you
did-
guys that kid is Mike Wallace. He's exactly
his
Mike Wallace.
Yeah,
Who?
Trent's been competent to Mike Wallace. How could you not expect him to fucking blaze it?
You talking about Burks? I thought you comped.
No. We're talking about dribbling now.
No,
I was gonna say
Stribling.
Stribling. You comped to him, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Stribling did great. Was a 4.37 and a 4.39 40.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
a little
Yeah, Burks-
disappointed in. I'm sorry. I was a little disappointed in Kevin Coleman's 40.
Yeah,
yeah,
But
he ran
Zach
slow.
small guy. He didn't do that well. He was
Colin,
in
if you're
4.5s,
watching,
wasn't he?
That's one of
Colin?
Collins' guys, right? Yeah.
no, well, I'm going to say Colin, if you're watching, Zachariah Branch. If I get him in the third,
He's only
I'm taking him.
5'8", though, right?
I'm
Did
still
he measure
taking-
5'8"?
I think he
I'm
was
going-
bigger than that.
No, I think he
Looks
measured. I think he
Hey,
measured
hey,
in at
5
5'8".
foot, dude. Zachariah Branch, 5'9", 177 pounds, and
5'9".
4.35. 5'9".
Yeah, it's small.
Now that's Calvin Austin the third.
Yeah,
He's
what
the
if-
same size as
guy who
Deion
could
Burks.
actually
What are we
catch the
talking
ball.
about? They're the same guy.
well,
Yeah.
Burks was an inch taller.
5'11". I thought we just said 5'10".
5'10".
What was it?
Burks is
All right.
5.096. He's got about 0.6 on him.
Yeah.
Look, you guys know how I feel about this. Let's get every wide receiver to be 6'3" or bigger, and just whatever the fuck happens. But that being said, if I'm going to take a little guy, if I can get him in the third, especially with the last of my third round picks, I don't hate the Branch idea.
All right. What's next?
All right. So what do we got next? We got tight ends. Or
We
no,
did tight ends.
defensive line.
The St. Durant had a freaking phenomenal 40 time, right?
Yeah,
He
went
did.
fast.
Oh, this-
Cade McDonald, Daryl Jackson's a big nose, which I wouldn't mind. Rashawn
I'm
Benny, I don't
taking
know a
two.
lot about.
I'm taking 2 or 3 and running. I mean, I think I can get Jackson in the third.
Yeah, I think
I'm-
Jackson's around third. And Lee Hunter they interviewed, which we talked about earlier.
Trying to find Durant.
Durant ran real well. I remember that. Let me hold on. I can probably pull it up quickly.
I'm trying to. I can't find it on DraftBuzz.
I
Where's he
don't.
projected?
I think Durant's fucking
Found
DeMarvin
him.
Leal. I mean, to
found it.
me,
6'1", 290, a 4.75 40.
4.75 at 290.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Not for
I-
our
I-
line.
Yeah, it's tough because of size.
290.
Yeah.
6'1".
Too
6'1",
small.
290. He's undersized. No wonder he ran it faster. Now that I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
Supposed
Man,
to
if
be-
you told me he
supposed to be
was our
explosive on
fourth
tape,
string
though.
edge, but we have Captain
What did he
Jack
jump?
Sawyer.
Captain Jack Sawyer.
33 and a half vert at 290 pounds is pretty impressive. All right, what else? What's next, Bobby?
Linebackers.
Linebackers: Anthony Hill, C.J. Allen, Bryce Bocher, and Jake Golding.
We may have
Um,
spelled
Dude,
Golday's name wrong.
They did an interview with J-Rod? Like, we
No.
serious right now?
Nope.
Anthony Hill was pretty impressive
He was.
as a consolation.
I'm a big fan of C.J. Allen, but I don't know. I think you got to
didn't-
get him
he
in the
didn't
first.
test
and
either, did he?
No, Allen didn't test.
I didn't think so.
I-
That's one of the. I was going to bring this up. One of the underlying things for this going forward, we might be looking at the last few combines. These players less and less every year test. It's getting to the point where it's going to be all pro days, unfortunately. It's going to suck, but what do we got next?
Corners.
Colton Hood, D'Angelo Pons, Avian Terrell, Brandon Cisse, Dalian Everett, Hezekiah Masses. I couldn't spit that one out. Keontae Scott, Mansour Delane, Gerard McCoy, Keith Abney.
Good point, Greg. They could have J-Rod for a top 30 visit. True.
Yeah, this isn't the end all be all. This is just what they did at the combine. Looks like they're going to go corner at some point in this draft too.
I was going to say, it sounds like wide receiver and corner is their big focus right now.
I tell you this, I like Terrell and I like Everett. I mean, obviously, I love Mansour Delane is my favorite, but there's no way they fucking get him. But if you told me we got Keith Abney in the second or third, I would be really, really fucking happy. Everett has kind of played himself into the third round as far
4.3, right?
Did a lot of these guys not run?
Ran a 4.3.
Everett tested very well.
Brandon Cisse didn't run.
I remember Everett.
He jumped out of the building.
See, they have Everett on here listed as a safety, I think. Oh no, there he is. Okay, I see him.
Why doesn't Cisse running this thing?
Everett
fast.
6'1", 196, 4.38.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was disappointed at Cisse not running.
I agree with Somber here.
Cisse.
If you told me Abney was our second round pick, if it's wide receiver and then Abney, I'm good. If it's not wide receiver in the first and then you go Abney in the second, I'm getting a little scared about who we're getting in the third as far as wide receiver.
Is Cisse the one that was injured a lot, or is he the one that didn't have a lot of production?
He didn't have a lot of production.
He didn't have a lot of production.
Okay, it's Jermod McCoy that was injured then.
Yes.
I get the two mixed up.
McCoy missed the season.
Okay. Yeah, Cisse just didn't have the production. He's not really on my radar.
Is Colton Hood a lock now in the first round, do you think, based on his time?
Ran a 4.40, 193, 6 foot.
Yeah.
I think Avion Terrell put himself in the first round.
Let me look
I
at his
agree.
vertical and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that.
I think he's a little taller than I thought he was going to come in at and weighed a little more than I thought he was going to come in at. So
Colton Hood's vertical is 40.5. It's pretty good.
Can we talk about D'Angelo Pons for a minute? Because I kind of like him a lot.
I know.
He's only 5'9",
The
182.
Calvin Austin of
He's
of
5'4".
He was
43.5 vertical, though.
Oh, what was his vertical? Because I told you this.
Did he weigh in
43.5.
182?
Yes.
Wait, his
that's what it says.
vertical was 43. What was that?
Yes, 43.5.
If you stood him next to DK Metcalf
And on tape.
I
at
told you guys,
a practice, he could vertical jump as high as DK's shoulder.
guys, I told
Stop
you
it.
that was going to matter for this kid. So
On tape, he was so sticky as a corner.
4.35 puts him in a 93 percentile.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at his 40. His vertical is 43.5. Puts him in the 100%. Did he have number one vertical?
No, he didn't actually.
Because it says 100%. Doesn't that usually mean that you're?
Yeah, it does.
Let me check this. I want to make sure I'm checking this right.
There's a few guys ahead of him actually. AJ Jefferson.
Now I am intrigued.
That's
What, Trent? What's wrong?
I just for his size, I can't do it. Those guys don't hold up. They do not hold up at the next level. And on top of that, more unfortunately, if you are a fan of his, I think Jalen Ramsey's playing the slot all year.
Guys,
Yeah.
this kid.
I think he's going to be the slot. I think we're going to go get a safety.
Guys, D'Angelo Pons had the highest vert of all these guys.
Yeah.
He did.
See, to me, that matters.
Yeah, but it matters in the
It kind of
sense
takes
that
some of the edge off his height because he can get up there and get the ball.
That's my point. So he can
can't
high point
get up
with-
there and get the ball though.
He
Because a 5'8" guy with that vertical leap, imagine him covering DK Metcalf.
well, this guy's going to have trouble covering, no
Hey,
doubt.
okay, look. The tallest vertical was Deion Burks with a 42.5. He had a better vertical than every wide receiver in this fucking combine. That to me is good enough.
He didn't run, so we'll have to see what he runs.
But he's 4 inches shorter than everybody else.
But
So
he
the
can
fact
high point right with them, though, Bob.
And
no, he can't, because his vertical only gets him to a certain point of height. And then the other guy who can only if a guy's 6'3" and he only has a 38-inch vertical, and a guy's 5'8" and he has a
Yeah, I get it.
43-inch, the 6'3" guy wins.
You can't cover everybody, but I would.
He
I'm
can't
not
cover
saying-
anybody
I'm not
on the
saying-
outside.
I'm not saying
I-
I'd want.
you
I'm not
can't say
saying I'd
that.
want him like as a number one or a second round.
They had him
player.
outside against
I'm not-
Ohio State and those wide receivers. He did fine.
He can't cover.
Don't say he can't cover. He did.
I'm
did
telling you, he didn't because just
telling
because
you
he
he
can
did.
cover an Ohio State wide receiver who's dropping in the draft, who was only 6'2", not 6'4",
What about
like
Jeremiah
everybody
Smith?
thought.
All I'm
Bottom line-
saying,
He
All
didn't
I'm
do very well.
He
either.
covered Jeremiah Smith
N-
too.
name me one 5'8" corner who's ever had a great career in the NFL.
Look, I know he's an outlier, but
Name me one.
no, you're right. I get it.
there is one.
You're
I
right.
can't think of it. He played for the Bills and had a pretty good career.
Pons
I'm-
is a scrub. I don't know if I go that far.
would-
Yeah,
No. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I think he's an okay slot guy, but bottom line is corners and wide receivers, if you're not over 6 foot, I'm generally not interested. A 5'11" guy with exceptional traits, maybe. But if you're 5'10",
He has
5'9",
exceptional. Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. I see what you're going.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to find
Darryl Green.
So
I think the
I'm
bigger issue
pretty
with
sure
Pons
Darryl
is
Green
the
was-
180 pounds because I think he was 180 pounds soaking wet today. Or
right. So
whatever day that was.
that's the big. That's probably the
Do you
bigger
want-
issue.
Do you want to
It
move
is-
that kid to slot and tackle Derek fucking Henry?
Right. That is
He's not
the
going to
issue.
make it past
No.
that game.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
That's a good point.
And wait a second for the Darryl Green comp. Okay, he was 5'9". I totally agree. He's also potentially the fastest player in NFL history.
Then he was
D'Angelo
so big
Pons
on
ain't
Pons.
that.
My point with this is that say like Bryce Lance, his vertical was a 41.50. He's literally jumping 2 inches higher than that kid.
Yeah, but he's starting
like-
like Bob's point. He's starting at 6'3", not 5'9".
Yeah.
So
So I
Right.
just, but the size though, I agree with. Like,
all right.
Look,
What's-
he's just high enough to jump to where the big receiver's shoulder. That's where he is.
43 inches is 4 feet. He's only a foot shorter than these guys. Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm
if
trying
you're
to understand
if you're 6'3" and you jump 36 inches,
No, but
jump
you said
higher than he
jumping.
does.
so
I thought you meant standing.
there's something I'm understanding here. If they all jump from the same platform and he went higher up than those other guys, that means he can jump higher than those other guys, doesn't it? Like, am I losing my
no.
mind here?
If you're 6'3" and you jump, and they measure the vertical differently on how high you reach. It's how high your reach is,
Okay.
the vertical.
All right.
So if a 6'3" guy jumps 36 inches, he's 9'3" off the ground.
Okay. Okay.
If
so
a
that's where the
5'8"
math-
guy jumps 43 inches, he's 9'2" off the ground. So
Okay.
the bigger guy
I
wins.
see what you're saying. Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next one. We're getting long here. We're gonna finish this up.
Safeties.
Quite a few. Caleb Downs, which is surprising because I didn't think anyone thought he would be even in the vicinity of the Steelers. Bud Clark, who I loved, had a great,
I like
great
Clark.
Dylan Thieneman,
Fitzgerald, a late round guy.
yeah.
Like him
AJ
a lot.
Halsey. I
Jalen
like Zeki
Kilgore.
Wheatley.
I like
from Penn
Jalen
State.
Kilgore too.
Yeah, I like Kilgore and Genesis Smith. Good group there.
Yes,
I
me
wouldn't
too.
be-
Yeah, all that whole group. Yeah.
Mad at any of those guys, really.
No.
I'm not sure if Fitzgerald hurt his cause.
I didn't see his workout, to be
Did
honest.
you not have it? I
He
didn't
was
see it either.
he was bad.
Yeah?
I don't remember what his RAS. I'm gonna try to look it up.
One
but
second.
It wasn't good.
Thieneman is a dream for me.
I don't think he played himself into the first
You
round,
said
but
Fitzgerald, right?
probably mid-second.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald had a. Where we at? His 40 was 4.55. Vertical was 33. Bench 12 reps. 10-yard split 158.
He had a
If I told-
5.58 RAS.
Oof.
Oh, that's bad. Damn.
We both went ugh, at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
He's out for me.
Yeah.
I think Bud Clark did help himself out because he
Yeah,
ran that
he-
4.41.
Bud Clark-
440. And his tape's
Yeah.
awesome.
He probably improved his draft stock.
And his Senior Bowl was very good, which that does count more than people
Yeah,
I
he-
think give it credit.
Yep.
Yeah, he ain't
Yep.
going in the 6th round though, boys. He's going to go higher.
Oh, yeah.
I think you've got an interesting decision to make here because I feel like just watching it, I feel like there's a possibility that Tate and Lemon could both be there at 21.
No.
I'm taking Tate, and I'm not even thinking about it. I'm taking Tate.
No, I'm not either.
Tate with A
taking
plus draft
Lemon.
pick. Tate with A plus draft pick. It's a wrap, boy. It's
Yeah,
a
then we
wrap.
can get a first round pick next year. A nice
a
There
wrap,
first round
boys.
There ain't no world where they're both there at 21.
Tate,
But
A plus draft pick, and Aller in the third. Sign me up.
pick.
oh,
Let's
fuck.
go. Let's go.
I got
Alright.
Penn State, Ohio State, Carnell Tate. I made it rhyme.
Well, here's how it happens. Tate at the pro day still runs in the 4.5s. I think then there's a chance he drops to 21. And I think Lemon at this point is there at 21.
You think?
I
Would
don't
you
think
say
either of them
Lemon?
get past the top
Yeah.
12?
I think
I'm look-
I think Trent's right. I don't think they get out of the top
I'm-
15.
I'm looking at the top 12. I don't see it. I don't see
You hear a lot about the
somebody
Giants
takes a
taking a wide receiver. To
I mean,
pair
the
with,
Giants are going to want a wide receiver.
I think the Giants are going to take Jeremiah Love. I
They did
really
say they
do.
wanted him, which is odd because they had a good running back and they let him walk. But
I by the way, if you didn't come away from this draft realizing that Jeremiah Love is by far the best player in this draft, then I can't help you
I don't
because
know about by far.
it's not even close. You're as fast as Jabbar Gibbs. You're as big as Adrian Peterson.
What did he?
I'm
What did
good.
he weigh?
6 foot, 214
212.
pounds.
Was that as big as what did Peterson? I thought
Adrian
was heavier.
Peterson was
They-
6'1",
they-
217, ran a 4.4 way back in the day. I'm telling you, Trent thinks I'm insane. I'm telling you, Jeremiah Love is Adrian Peterson. I would draft this guy. I would trade my whole draft for him, and I'm not fucking kidding.
Let's
I
not
think-
get into an hour.
Jeremiah Love. Yeah,
It's Cigar Sunday. Let's.
yeah.
It's I don't know. I think you're a little too high on him. I think
I
Jeremiah
mean,
Love
I'm
runs
not the
forward.
only
Jock
one.
strap
Daniel
and Adrian
Jeremiah,
Peterson.
Mel Kiper, all those fucking draft experts all think he's the best player in the draft.
You know what, Bob? I agree. He's Adrian Peterson. He's better than Adrian Peterson. Fuck it.
All
I
right.
wouldn't say he's better than Adrian Peterson, but
You want to
that's
argue
my
with me
comp.
about that too?
Yeah.
Any last guys before we get out of here that crossed that fence? I think we covered it pretty good.
That would probably be pretty good. I'm trying to think if there's anybody we didn't mention. I don't know. I think we.
Let
covered
me look at
pretty
the top.
Eli
yes,
Stowers. Eli Stowers called
Yeah.
me fun of me
yeah.
for saying that. Oh, Eli Stowers. Look, if Kenyon Sadiq didn't exist,
We didn't bring
Eli
him up yet.
Stowers, it would be a first round fucking tight end. I'll tell you that right now.
If Kenyon
And
Sadiq's
he
there at
might
21, do you
still
take
be
him?
a number one. Eli Stowers,
No, Sadiq.
I
I don't
might.
think you can, but
Say the top 4 wide receivers are gone, obviously.
Depends on the board, boys. It
Yeah.
always
If those
depends on
top 4 wide receivers are gone, and I think him or Denzel Boston at 21.
Give me an offensive playmaker at
I'm
21.
taking Sadiq
Whichever-
over Denzel Boston right now.
Playmakers there. So you're saying Boston?
I'm saying Sadiq.
Oh, Sadiq. Okay.
Trent, what do you think? Sadiq or Boston?
we have too many needs. You have to take.
He could play
wide receiver.
slot wide receiver for you. He ran a 4.39.
He's a move tight end for sure, but I mean, I think the only scenario where you're drafting that dude's if you're trading Muth. I mean,
You can have both on the field.
you're
I
not
don't
going to.
think
They're
he
not
can.
with McCarthy. If this was last year, they're drafting him, not even asking questions. But
See, he's more of a weapon than just a straight tight end. You can use him in a lot of ways.
I think Trent's right. If you're going to pick Sadiq, you have to trade Muth before.
You don't have to do it. You don't. You can have him, DK.
Just
And move.
cut Janu Smith and draft the kid.
Yeah.
No, what?
I know
I-
you
they're
want
only going to
Washington
play one tight end most of the time on the field, though.
And when they go
think
to
McCarthy
tight
can
ends,
be-
the other was Darnell.
If they draft him, that cuts into Darnell snaps for sure.
Does.
But again, you can
Yeah.
use him as a slot.
No,
And I'm
I
both
don't
on the
think they're the
field.
same player at all. The guy who gets fucked is Pat Fryermuth.
Well, we've been fucking Pat. It's okay. He's used to it.
Yeah, right? He's used to it. He's all lubed up and ready to go.
He's
That's
been
why I
trained
say
for this
trade-
guy.
trade his
He's
ass.
trained for
Trade him to fucking Miami for Jalen Waddle.
All right. All right.
Yeah, Miami's not doing that, but
No.
yeah,
I
I,
did
did
not.
see
I was
Michael
trying to look
Schmidt's
it up. I couldn't see it.
wingspan is crazy. All right. I think that's good enough for tonight.
Yes.
You guys in the chat, thanks as always. You were great. We had a lot of good commentary in the chat. It's fantastic. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, guys. That really helps us out a lot. We really appreciate that. Until next time, thanks for listening to Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
Yes, we'll see you tomorrow night.
And just like that, I left everything. See ya!